good morning, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Kat. This is Kat's Loops and Lore, and this is day 11 of Vlogmas. We're almost there, right? It's hard to believe, but we're almost there. I've been working since 4 o'clock-ish this morning. Life of a night gremlin, right? Let me tell you something. I have been working really hard on my little app. Oh, and you can see it better in this lighting. I'm now on 70 rows, which I have gone through with my lovely little journal, making little notes along the way, and measured some things out. You can't really see this, trust me. But about 50 rows was 10 inches. And considering that we should aim between 36 to 40, we got a bit to go. But we're at 70 rows. I've put in roughly 2 hours worth of work. I knocked out 20 rows in 52 minutes on my first session. My hands started to cramp up, so I took that time to run around, make a grocery list, just do some things, right? Then I put in a second session, another 20 rows, 56 minutes, and then I stopped to eat, right? Because where the rest of the world is waking up, because it's officially 8:05, I've already had lunch. I am enjoying my little Dr. Pepper Zero, and will then be shifting to drinking water and tea because I've already had 2 cups of coffee. I would like to put in another hour's worth of work. I have an appointment at 10. So my grocery shopping will happen after my appointment, and my appointment will run from 10 to 11. So between 11 and 12, I'll go do some grocery shopping. Make sure that any little odds and ends need to be taken care of. I have some orders on my Etsy for some keychains, I believe. So I need to pack those up and get those to the post office. And I feel like I need to put in an order to Vistaprint to make like little thank you cards. I can print them on just standard paper. Maybe even get some cardstock. But I don't want to have to cut them. You know, those things that you want to do as a business owner just to help make it like that much more polished. And I have a place where I can store it. It's buried at the moment, but I have a place where I can store it. Lots of things to do. I need more than one day off a week. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I will also make a mental note to not visit Mom's rehab center after 3 o'clock anymore. If it's around 3 o'clock, it's because that should be whenever I'm already home. Because traffic, I live out on the plains, so I'm like an hour's drive from Denver. I feel like if I were to live anywhere else, it would have to be like either in the mountains or on the water. I need to be surrounded by nature. And not as many people. Because that highway, the way that I had to... People are in too much of a rush. I'm like, slow down. Please, please. Just... I want to get home. I'm in no rush. You may be in a rush. If you need to go around me, please go around me. Like, I'm doing the speed limit to a degree, and I'm like, I'm just trying to keep a safe distance because I know either person A is going to cut me off, and I want enough space so that I can safely avoid any contact, or the person in front of me is going to do some really crazy maneuver, and I'm like, I need enough space between me and you. Never mind what driving school taught me. This is like active, working real life environment. It's people-y out there. And I'm just like, calm down. It's okay. It's alright. It makes no sense to go around me, slam on your gas, to have to then slam on your brakes and me still pass you while I'm just maintaining speed. Take a deep breath for me, please. Maybe this is my age showing, but I can't. I don't have the energy for that. So here's to me starting another hour. I'm going to let Marty out. It is 56 degrees outside right now, and I'm hoping that I can take him for a WALK, because if I say it, he is going to be all up in my face. And yeah, let's see what the rest of the day holds. And good morning. I love how he's just sitting there at attention, right? So, good morning. I will film a different intro when it's lighter, right? But it's 4:15 in the morning. Got my cup of joe. I tried to sleep for longer, but my brain was like at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock ish. Like, no. What's snooze? We don't care about snooze. You're up. Let's go. Right? So, I'm going through looking at different kinds of lighting that I can try and utilize that isn't like so harsh. I think the biggest issue is that I've got like these nasty beige walls, which it's mom and dad's house, so I want to make things as easy as possible for me whenever I go to leave, right? And the nice obnoxious glare on my glasses, even though they have anti-glare. Right? So, plan for today. I've got some errands to take care of. I have an appointment at 10. I have to do grocery shopping, which, it could be pushed off to tomorrow, but it's easier to get done today. I need to do laundry. I need to put some work in on Sammy's hat and scarf. Scarf first. And then maybe if it's nice enough, take a little someone here for a WALK. Because if I say it, his ears are going to perk and he's going to think that we're leaving. Now, we're not. So, a couple things on the agenda. We'll see how they go. I'm going to find something to put on, see if I can't like knit for an hour, get a little bit more work done on her scarf, and check in later. Welcome to Vlogmas, day 11. Here we go. Hello. Welcome back. So I have since put in roughly about 3 hours worth of work, right? We're getting there. Got a nice little hole going in the middle. And if 50 rows is 10 inches, I'm at 94 rows right now. So I'm just shy of 20 inches. I figure I want to do another 6 before I just give myself a break for the day. It's 12:20. I'm debating if I want to go grocery shopping or not. I'm like seriously wondering if there's anything like I like need today. I don't think there's anything that I actually like need for my shift tonight. I am doing laundry. I'm on the last load. I'm gonna have to wash my bed sheets and everything next week. Having one day off really sucks. But there's also the thought that maybe if there's a day that I get sent home early, maybe I can wash my sheets then. I'll have to put a pin in it there. But it's 66 degrees outside. 12:21. Pretty sure that's an angel number. We may as well just hop into this and get these last couple rows done. So, we'll go ahead and do that. I can't think of anything else that I want to do. I had my dinner. Made myself some pizza rolls. It's been a hot minute since I last had some pizza rolls, so that was exciting. Went ahead and had a little protein shake. That way I could just make my protein goal for the day. And I'm watching enunciation there, cat. Passionate Kelsey's 11th Vlogmas. Words. I'm also almost done with my first bottle of water. I'm also debating on playing my Switch for a little bit. Is my Switch even charged? Nope, I unplugged it. It's dead. Okay. That answered that question. Maybe I could boot up my PS5 and play some Rise of the Tomb Raider or something. I haven't done that in a bit. Tell me, is that something that you guys would be interested in seeing? See what gamer mode Cat does. I'll have to find... I think I can just set up my tripod. Use my camera, my phone. Help be able to let you guys kind of see what I'm doing. That or I could play Horizon Forbidden West. Or I should go back and play Zero Dawn. I've been playing Forbidden West for so long that I think it would do us good to either go back and play the first Tomb Raider or the first Horizon. I did also order a 4K camera and a brand new ring light. Yay for my full paycheck for that. Marty has a grooming appointment next week, so I'll make sure to go get cash for that. And yeah. Just kind of going along. Been pounding out a lot of work on this. I'm excited. I know it doesn't really sound like it right now, but I really am. Inside, I'm dancing, okay? My appointment went well. We scheduled out for next week. I almost am wondering if we're probably going to take like a 2-week break because we have the holidays. The Thursday after that is Christmas. Can only imagine we're not going to do my appointment then. And then the week after that, it's New Year's. So. But then I'm back to normal hours. Ugh, I can't wait. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. But at the same time, I also can't wait to be able to go in at 1:20 versus midnight, right? I'm going to continue to make it my goal to get to work on time, respect my body, respect my peace, get there at least early enough so that I can kind of pick where I want to go versus kind of be told where they need me. That way, if I always find that if I end up on the dock, I can actually stay the whole day. As long as I'm in a place where I'm not having to look for work, my goal is to always make it to lunch. Especially if it is slow as hell. Boo, 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 boo. I tried to record a tarot reading earlier, and for whatever reason, I kept having like these extreme yawning fits. I was looking up reasons why you may start to yawn while like praying or like the spiritual meaning. And they're like, either you're tired or you're attuning to new frequencies, you're letting go of negativity the best way your body knows how to, which I can get that, right? And just learning to be patient with yourself. I can't wait to put tassels on this. It's gonna be fun. I'll have to look up and notate how long tassels should technically be. I mean, if the scarf is supposed to be between 36 and 40 inches long, she's growing, so I kind of want to make it 40. And if 50 rows is 10 inches, that means that... What? Brain. Yeah, that's what I thought. About 200 rows. Which means I am close to halfway there. But do I want to make it 200 rows and then add tassels? These are the thoughts, right? Or should I decide to make it like 2 to 3 inch tassels and accommodate that into the length of the scarf? Because I have a feeling that this hat is going to work up really fast once I get to it. And if I normally cast on 54 for my size, I would probably then, if I'm not going to double strand it, that would be like 108. Doing quick math in my head. Even though we're not quite doing it just yet, just helps to kind of think it out loud. And bring you along with a little thought process. I know I normally do a lot of this off camera, so I figure, why not? Yes, I did say that I ordered a new camera, or a new webcam. This one's gonna at least record in 4K, so that should be a lot better for you guys. We're on row 4 of 6, because we just want to make it to 100. That's all the work I want to do on it. I've been a rock star on this, though. But then I do need to go up and I need to check my laundry, fold that, put it away, reassess my list. Maybe do a workout. Maybe I can do a workout. Do a little strength training. What was my last strength training? My last strength training session was on the 6th. My goal is to try and do strength training 3 times a week. And I also understand that while I have a very physical job, that I used to walk almost like 5 miles a day. Between 3 to 5 miles on top of whatever I did at Amazon. And I just don't know. It's like, it's not like winter blues, but when I start hitting these kinds of hours at work, it's like, I just want to go home and sleep, right? How are you guys handling this holiday season? I'm pretty much debating what to do for presents. We haven't really celebrated Christmas, what, 2 years now? If we don't celebrate this year, it'll be I think the 3rd year in a row, because Mom's been in and out of rehab. So I just haven't even really thought about it. I was bouncing back and forth between checking in on her at the hospital, making sure that everything was staying afloat at or in the home, which is why I just don't want to do this anymore. Tag in next child, right? I figure I'm almost 40. I would like to eventually go out, hang out, find my friends, go do stuff with them, save up some vacation. Trying to debate what I want to do for my birthday. Being in Colorado, I'm fortunate because I have the Rockies, right? I'm on the Eastern Plains though, so it's not like the Rockies are in my backyard, but I can drive like maybe 2-3 hours and then boom, I'm at the mountains, right? I am also very fortunate that I have like the Hanging Lakes trail. We have lots of trails. And that used to be something that I really enjoyed doing as a kid. I think the place in Southern Maryland, was it Southern Maryland? May have been Southern Maryland. I don't know if we drove to Virginia or not to go there. But it was a place called Gilbert Run. Hello. Where did you go? I had a crawly show up. Little jerk. Anywho, we would go to Gilbert Run, and they had like tennis courts. They had volleyball courts, grills. You could also pay to do paddle boats. But the one thing that I enjoyed doing the absolute most was the trail, right? And it always felt so big and expansive, at least to little old cat. But I'm pretty sure you could knock it out in like 30 minutes. And that was if you were really dragging your feet. But it took you in a walk around the lake. It was just nice. Got a chance to walk through nature. Half the time, most of the kids were at the grills, the paddle boats, and the volleyball courts. So, I got to have like a little walk with a couple of friends that they were like, I don't really want to do anything. And I'm like, I'm going to go for a walk. Oh, I'll go with you. Okay. I'm perfectly fine being the quiet one in a walk. It's always when everyone, is everything okay? Like, of course it's okay. I just said I wanted to go for a walk. Doesn't mean I have to talk. Okay. Whatever you say. I'm like, no, but apparently maybe you want to talk. Right? I lied. I'm going to do one more row. But I also thought it was like really cool because like that was always like the honor roll field trip. To be able to go to Gilbert Run. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking that we may have driven into Virginia to get to Gilbert Run. That or it was like really close to Virginia. And maybe we didn't like pay the toll. It's been a hot minute. But I remember asking my mom because she was like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I'm like, I want to go to Gilbert Run. Newsflash, my birthday is March 24th. So at least in Southern Maryland at the time, that's like really cold winter time. Not exactly a place to go trail walking for a child. So I was pretty much relegated to going to bowling alleys. The moment I grew out of Chuck E. Cheese, right? But alas, that was then. This is now. So, 2026 goals. I feel like I should make the goal to go to see the Hanging Lakes. I think it's a 5 mile, 5 miles up to the lake, then 5 miles back. So I can train for that, figure out when they're doing it, because you can't just pull up now. I think you have to make appointments because people kept trashing it up. And then I would like to go visit Estes Park. I know my therapist recommended going to see the Rut. That's done in like October before it gets too cold. It's like the mating season for the elks. Which I was like, oh, that's cool. If I'm looking maybe spring, summer, because once again, we're kind of planning around the birthday, right? Maybe finding like a hot spring. I think that's Steamboat Springs. I think that's the closest one. Go hang out at a hot spring, maybe go do a trail, and then go to the hot spring afterwards. I don't quite have the gear or anything to do snowboarding or skiing. And to be honest, I really have no interest in it. What else? I would like to go walk up the Manitou Incline. They have like two sides. One side of the path is where you can just like go up leisurely, and then the other side is like for the people actually challenging the incline. So I'm thinking if I want to challenge it, let me at least walk it first. See what I'm getting myself into. But I would love to take some photos from the top of the incline. Because I've seen other people take photos and it's pretty breathtaking. So I think that would be cool. I need to go to the Garden of the Gods. Haven't knocked that off my list yet. See if the museum and the zoo have any like special exhibits that they're doing. I haven't been to the Denver Aquarium yet. I drive past it now going back and forth from mom's therapy. So I at least know where it is. There's also an interactive art place that's Meow Wolf? I know where that one is too. That would probably be cool to go do. Oh yeah. A couple things to put on the docket. I don't like to plan anything too much for December, at least like locale to go to, because one, I work nights, And 2, I'm like straight working until the 26th. So maybe if I got VTO'd early, I could go visit one of the places. At least one of the ones that's more local. But we'll see. I'll write them down on my dry erase board and then take it from there. Boop, 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 boop. I keep forgetting that it's okay to drop the other needle. It's like, if it falls, let falling objects fall. Okay, I'm going to finish up this last row and then we will do our little wrap up. See you soon. There are times when scrolling on YouTube and getting stuck in the short scroll is to our detriment. So, the wrap up, right? So today, we knocked out 74 rows on top of the 20 that we did previously, 94, and the 10 before that, we're at 104 rows. So a little bit more than 20 inches. And we put 3 hours and 10 minutes towards Sammy's scarf. So, I consider that a win. We broke 100, and we're on our way to 200. I guess we should try to make it to 150 first. We'll make it to 150 first. But that's going to be where I cut the video for today. I gotta stop. I gotta edit. I gotta do a bunch of stuff. And I feel like I'm gonna have to, retreat to this a little earlier. I'm bushed. So, like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you wish to join me along this awesome chaos train that is Vlogmas. I will be here for you every day up until December 26th. Okay? 26th we'll do a recap. We'll see my personal takes on everything that has gone down. Things that I liked, things that I didn't, things that I would maybe try to do better. And then take a couple days to just not do anything. Because between Amazon and Vlogmas, I'm ready to unplug for a little bit. Maybe I will work up the courage to do a live stream, and I'll set my laptop up so that you guys can see me playing like Tomb Raider or Horizon. We'll see. But we will talk about that towards the end of December. So, like I said, like it if you liked it. Share it if you think it's worth sharing. And I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 12. Bye.